Hi, God bless everyone. So I'm in shock right now. My daughter has not been home for a week, so she did not know that I have been discussing dinosaurs. She hasn't seen any of my videos, nothing, absolutely nothing. She just came home last night and she just woke up this morning and said, Mom, I had a dream about dinosaurs. I was in shock. So I haven't heard the dream yet, and she's about to tell us the dream right now.
I had a dream that I don't know where I started. I can't remember, but we were trying to get these eggs, and these other guys had eggs, and they were walking around in the forest. And so this big group of guys, they looked like, I can't describe what they looked like. They didn't look like a gang. They didn't look like pirates, but they looked like a mix of the two. Like, their hair was gray, but not all of them were old. And so they were walking up to these guys, and they were all angry because they wanted the eggs. So I knew that they were evil guys. And so the older guys that had the eggs were running towards a cliff. And at that cliff, the evil guys were chasing after them, trying to get the eggs. And then somehow, me and these two other people got the eggs. Me, another girl, and another guy. And so the girl grabbed an egg. They were in these plastic bags. And they were about the size of my hand. And then I looked around and I found more bags with eggs in them. And I could sense that we were supposed to find these eggs. And so I was looking for these eggs, and I kept grabbing them. And then one of the eggs had a hatchling in it. And I looked at this hatchling, and it was a pteranodon. And I don't think pteranodons could fly as soon as they got out the egg, but I'm not sure. This one flew out the egg, and its egg was a bigger egg. And then I looked over, and I see all these laying down dinosaurs and extinct animals. And I don't know how, or I can't remember how. I did something, and all of them just woke up. And then a couple minutes or a couple moments later, I hear these ginormous steps. And then a Spino comes out, and then a T-Rex comes out, and I'm just waiting for the bigger
Wait,
dinosaurs.
is a Spino a type of dinosaur?
Spinosaurus, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
The largest carnivore dinosaur. So
Girl,
it's bigger.
you know your dinosaurs. Okay, go ahead.
Bigger than a T-Rex, bigger than all those others.
Wow.
And I'm just thinking to myself, where are the herbivores? And I don't know what's happening, because all of the dinosaurs that are showing up are carnivores, and so they eat meat. And then these other three group of people, they were in the middle of evil and good, but they were other people like me. The strange thing was, they were dinosaurs, but I could tell they could control themselves. So it was like all the other dinosaurs were robots, but those dinosaurs were actual humans in a dinosaur body kind of thing. And it switched to a scene where I was fighting with this girl, and she had a staff with some kind of fruit on it, but it was a really hard fruit. It was like an avocado, because it had a little hard thing inside of it, but that space around the hard thing was soft, and then you have the layer on top of it. But it was like way harder than an avocado.
I'm sorry, it was way taller than what?
The avocado.
Okay.
And so we were fighting, and she was trying to hit me with this staff, and I grabbed the avocado off of it, and I tore it into pieces. And then she said, "You're gonna remember that avocado. It took a really long time to get it, or it's really rare or something." And I can't remember what she said. And then I said, I'll remember this avocado or whatever that fruit was in pieces. And then the dream ended.
You guys, this is really amazing. And I think the Lord did this on purpose because she had no idea that I had been talking about dinosaurs, or, she hasn't seen my videos, nothing like that. And her dream is a lot of layers to it. And I believe the Lord did it this way so that we can take it serious and try to understand what it was that the Lord showed her. Sky, could it be that the Lord showed you that it was humans that were like dinosaurs? Could it be that the dinosaurs had some human DNA in them?
They were probably shapeshifters like me. And the dinosaurs there, some of them looked weird. Well, one of them was glowing. It had a bioluminescent tail. I don't think any dinosaurs can be bioluminescent. And then another dinosaur had feathers, which was no type of bird. It was trying to remember what it was, but it wasn't a raptor. It was an oviraptor, or it was a Dilophosaurus. They don't have names on these dinosaurs when I was in the dream, so I'm just guessing what they were.
Could it have been a dinosaur that normally doesn't have wings, and then that dinosaur had wings? Could that be possible?
No, none of them had wings.
Oh, okay.
Except for the ones who had wings.
Except for the ones that had wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was an Argentavis, and it looked like it was metal.
Wow.
So someone was creating these things, and
talk closer to the mic.
Someone was creating these things, throwing them down, and then throwing these bags of eggs in them on the ground, or they was hiding them from us, but we had to get the eggs. And when the eggs hatched, it hatched good dinosaurs. They were all carnivores too, but they didn't want to eat us. So the pteranodon was helping us with these dinosaurs. And I forgot to say that before I was fighting with this girl, I looked up and I saw this giant T-Rex trying to chase me. And T-Rex, I don't know how to say it, but multiple T-Rex, they're not bigger than some dinosaurs. And then, so this T-Rex was chasing after me, and then the Spino came in, like a crescent moon. Like, there's a tree. Let's imagine there's a tree a couple miles in front of you, and then you turn to the left. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is chasing you after you turn to the left. And then after the Tyrannosaurus Rex starts chasing you, the Spino starts chasing you. But it goes like a crescent moon towards you. And so it bumps into the T-Rex. And it shoots the T-Rex to the side, on its side. And it just didn't get up at all. And then some dinosaurs went over to the T-Rex and started biting all over it, trying to kill it. And then my pteranodon, or our pteranodon, because there was 3 of us, but I don't know if we all shared dinosaurs or if we just kept them to ourselves. It was following me and trying to get the Spino, but I kept telling it over and over again, don't you dare try and kill that Spino, because that Spino will kill you. But then the pteranodon bit at the Spino, and the Spino just disappeared. Like, it disintegrated. It didn't go into ashes. It wasn't like this cool superpower thing. It was like it turned into mist in the air, and then it shut up really, really fast. And then I looked around and I realized that the other carnivore dinosaurs were trying to get at the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I was still running because I want to get all away from all those carnivores. I was still holding the eggs this entire time in the little plastic bag. I had 4 of them. 1 was in my left, 3 were in my right, and I was just sprinting to get away from all these dinosaurs. And then I looked over, and another T-Rex is coming back. But something told me this was a female and this one was a person. And then it turned into the girl, and then she started trying to hit me with the staff. But we were in a hut. I don't know how we got in the hut. So I'm guessing it just switched scenes, and she was chasing me.
So I want to say this. She touched on something very important, because the Lord showed her that one of her super abilities after the shift and after we're transformed and all of that, he's going to give her the ability to shapeshift into different animals and into whatever she wants. And so I never thought about the enemy, these super villains that are coming, which is what a demon is. It's a super powered villain, that some of them will also have the ability to shapeshift.
The people who were fighting me, they just didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know who I was. They weren't evil. They weren't trying to kill me. They were just trying to knock me out to figure out what to do with the other two.
What I'm saying is, you talked about the dinosaurs being able to turn into humans.
No, only them.
Only who?
Only the people who could shapeshift into dinosaurs.
This is very interesting, because she pointed out that these people could shapeshift into dinosaurs, and she's been shown that one of her superpower abilities will be to shapeshift after the Lord transforms her. Different people are going to have different abilities, and I have heard of some other people telling me that they will also have the ability to shapeshift, and the Lord has shown me many different abilities that he's going to give me as well. But this is interesting, because these people, they will be super powered villains, which is what a demon is. A demon is a super powered villain. And some of them will have the ability to shapeshift, and they was able to turn into dinosaurs. We had never thought of that before. I'm in shock by that. And another thing she talked about is there were some dinosaurs that were benevolent. They was on her side, on her team side. And that's interesting to me, because Mordecai was called a dragon. I never discussed that, but yes, Mordecai was called a dragon. I just can't remember if that was in the Bible or was it in
The Apocrypha.
The Apocrypha. You think it was the Apocrypha, Sky?
No, I think it was the Bible.
Oh, you think it was in the Bible? I got to figure out where that was at. That was very interesting about that. I never really understood that. Apparently, some people that have the ability to shapeshift can turn into dinosaurs to combat the other dinosaurs. You guys, this is going to be very, very exciting. All of the stuff that's coming is just mind-blowing. And we're only getting fragments, a piece here, a piece there. Other prophets are getting a piece. Just seeing how this all comes together is going to be pretty amazing. It is definitely going to be something that none of us could have ever imagined. I mean, I was thinking the dinosaurs would come like they was here, like we believed how they was here before. We believed they was like the animals and stuff like that. But, did they have these superpowered abilities when they was here before? And there has been people who have seen prophetically that they did have superpower abilities when they was here before. So this is very interesting.
Only one of the kids in the other group could shapeshift. The other two had completely different powers. Same goes with my group.
Anyway, God bless you all. Bye.